Hey everybody, relationship coach here, Matt Townsend, and life coach. And today we're going to be talking about a subject that I think you're probably going to need a little help on. You ever find it hard to say no to people? You ever end up saying yes, even though you don't want to? And then you stress about it and are frustrated and you want to wring their neck? Well, that's what we want to help get out of your system, okay? The rule is very simple. If you say yes to everybody, then you're inherently saying no to some people. And usually who we end up saying no to are the ones that are easiest to say no to, which sadly tend to be the people that matter most to us, right? So in order to say yes to somebody, you got to know what your no's are. You got to know what you're willing to say no to. And in order to say no, you got to know what your yeses are, right? So that's what we want to help you with today. How do you learn how to say no to somebody? It's a fairly simple concept, right? Because no is something you learned as a very little kid. But as we get older, we start to feel a little more complicated about it because we think we should say yes, we're community oriented, we're trying to build a business. So we tend to say yes to everybody. And then in the end, the one that gets hurt is you because you're the one that has to fulfill all the expectations of everyone else. So here's a few simple tools to help you say no. Okay, first of all, you've got to know what your yeses are. Do you have any idea truly what matters most to you? Do you feel it every single day? Have you ever had somebody call you at the end of the day when you're tired, you're worn out, and you're exhausted, and you just didn't want to talk, and you threw out a yes? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. And you didn't think about it. One of the keys is you got to know very clearly what is most important to you. So maybe if you just simply wrote down a little bit of a mission statement or an idea for what matters most to you, you might be able to have a little mantra. Have a little thing, a little process that you go through in your head to make sure that this is a yes activity. Does it fulfill my goals with my faith, my family, and my friends? Maybe something as simple as that, you can run every question through when somebody asks you to help. Hey, can you help with the bake sale? You know what? Does it help me with my faith, my friends, and my family? Then yeah, let's do it. And you can kind of run that through. Now, even more importantly than maybe having the yes deeply burning inside, sometimes we just need space. I found that I tend to say yes a lot when I feel pressure around me to make a decision quickly. Yes is kind of my easy default to kind of save face. So one of the ways to create space is you might want to have a little deal made up with your family. And it's a very simple concept that simply says this. If somebody asks me to do something, I will always create space by saying something like, you know what? Sounds like a really good opportunity. Let me go home and talk to my family about it, and then I'll get back with you. That has just bought you at least 24 hours of time. By having a 24-hour break, now all of a sudden what you've got is some tool, some space where you can make better decisions. One other really great tool that might help you create some space as well is to have a phrase. Find a phrase that you use every single time before you say yes. Sometimes just the phrase itself will help. You know what? Sounds like a great opportunity. Let me think about it and I'll get back with you. Sounds like a great opportunity. I've been really busy lately. I kind of feel out of sorts. Let me get back with you. Sounds like a great idea. You know what? Let me talk to my husband and then I'll get back with you. Once you have a phrase that you know you're going to say anytime anyone offers you an opportunity, the phrase itself can save you. And hopefully it will create space. And then once you have the space, I'd go make sure that that idea, that objective, whatever they're asking you to do, is something that connects deeply to your heart, right? That's the tip for the day. Don't always say yes, don't always say no. Instead, create some space, find a phrase, and get to what matters most. That's your tip for the day, folks. Thanks for listening. Again, my name is Matt Townsend. If you want more information or ideas from us, more tools to help live your life healthy in a healthier way, then go to matttownsend.com.